When you arrive at the findhelpidaho.org homepage, you're going to see that it asks you for your zip code first and foremost. That's so it can pull in the programs that are most relevant to you. FindHelpIdaho.org is able to pull in local, regional, statewide, and national services. So that means that it doesn't stop at the border of Idaho. If the closest resource is in Oregon, or maybe in Washington or Montana if you're in the northern part of the state, it's still going to pull in those resources as long as the programs are willing to serve people who live or work in our state. Also on the homepage, you'll see that they have the ability to translate the site into more than 100 languages using Google Translate. Once you make a selection, it's going to carry over with you page to page and allow any correspondence being sent via email to come through in your preferred language. I'm going to go ahead and type in a Boise zip code. You'll see there's more than 1,800 programs that populate. Again, that includes the local, regional, statewide, and national programs that serve our state. If you know what you're searching for, you can enter in a keyword or program name here at the top. Programs are broken up into different icons here at the top. Each icon then has subcategories, so people can narrow down what they're searching for to connect with the programs that can serve them best. Once your selection is made, you'll see you have additional ways to filter down the program information, including personal filters like age, if you're active duty military, if you have a certain disability, or a certain housing situation. You have program filters. Everything in FindHelp is either free or reduced cost, but if you need something to be completely free, that's always an option. And then finally, income eligibility. Especially with some statewide or national programs, people are often wondering if they qualify based on their income. This helps you know if you qualify for a program. You have the ability to sort by relevance. That's looking for a program that meets the keyword or the area of need you're searching in, or you can select the programs that are closest to you. On a program card, it's going to tell you how many miles the program is from the zip code you're searching in. It's also going to map out all the locations here on the left so you can see if something is close to your home or your workplace. Now you'll notice that I've done all of this searching without creating a login or providing any personal information. That's because FindHelp Idaho wants to be able to allow you to search anonymously if that's your preferred method. If you do choose to log in, know that the account you create will be completely free and will just allow more tools to be available to you when navigating the system and making referrals to programs. Each program card has a lot of ways that you can interact with it. You can expand using the More Info tool to find out additional details about the program. This includes languages offered, whether it's free or reduced cost, next steps, the program's website, social media pages, areas and locations that it serves, and hours of operation. On the main program card, you'll see just some of that basic information, which helps you make selections quickly about which programs meet your needs. You also have the ability to save programs. This is a feature once you've created a login within FindHelp Idaho. You can share programs. This can be done through email, text message, or on social media. When you send a text or send an email, it will not provide any of your personal information. Instead, the text or email will come from FindHelp Idaho. There's a notes section. Again, that's a feature that you can use once you have a login to create notes that are personal to you about the programs. And then finally, you have the Suggest and Edit button, which allows you to update any information that's missing or out of date on this program card. Find Help Idaho follows up with programs every 6 months to ensure that the information stays relevant and up to date. But nothing's perfect, so if you see something that's missing or out of date, please feel free to suggest an edit, and someone from the Find Help data team will follow up within 48 hours to confirm and make the edit. Finally, you can see the best next steps on how to interact with the program. In this case, the best way is to contact or go to the nearest location. Finally, best practice when you're searching for services is to select the box to the left-hand side of the program. You'll see that the selections populate at the bottom of my screen in a yellow box. As I navigate the system, those selections are going to stay with me. And this is important because we know oftentimes when people are looking for one resource, they often need multiple resources. And one of the things I like about Find Help Idaho is that all of the resources are there. And even if you came to Find Help Idaho looking for one resource, you're going to see that there's so many other resources and programs available to you. And it's easy to navigate and see what's available and out there, and maybe contact a few additional resources that you didn't even know you were looking for when you started your search. We're now in long-term housing. You'll see as I select the checkbox next to the program name, it populates in my selections at the bottom of the screen, which still include the selections that were made when we were looking under food pantries. When you are done making all of your selections within Find Help Idaho, you can click the yellow selections down at the bottom of your screen. From here, you have the ability to save. If you have a free account created within Find Help Idaho, you can email all of the information to yourself or someone else, or you can print the information. And I'm going to show you the print feature because I think it's really powerful. It's pulling in all the information from the program cards into one place, and you're able to print this and take it with you. So if you don't have access to the internet or access to a phone outside of where you're using findhelpidaho.org, this gives you some information to take with you and allows you to follow up with the program the best way for you. It's basically creating your own self-rescue manual. So if you know someone that really is attached to a paper resource, this is a great way to still use the resources within Find Help Idaho, which we know are up to date, but still provide a paper resource listing. Hopefully you found the information in this tutorial on the basic search navigation tools in Find Help Idaho useful. If you have additional questions, you can always click on the support tool within the Find Help Idaho database. This is going to direct you to the National Find Help Data Team who can answer any questions you have and provide support.